Woohoo! Welcome back to Hell the Nerd, and today's episode of the Chelsea Transfer Ban series is we're about to take on West Brom in the Carabao Cup third round. Why the Carabao Cup third round, you ask? Well, because that's where we're going to be trying out a lot of our youngsters, trying as much as possible within the Carabao Cup as a competition to play and breed more of the youngsters into the team. A lot of them are already in the first team, but we will ram as many as we can into the Carabao Cup games to see how they get on, give you guys a flavour for some of the youngsters we've got knocking around outside, because you won't get to see them as much as I do, obviously. Since we left you after the Wolves loss, again, camera curse, I'm hoping it doesn't kick in. We beat Brighton 1-0, Tammy Abe's got the goal. We then smashed Rosenborg 4-0 away from home, which like Barkley got 2, Hudson-Odoi got 1, and so did Batshuayi. And then we beat West Ham, and I should have gone back for the West Ham game. I support West Ham, which means it's a rival game. And it hurts me. And I get very confused also when I play West Ham and I'm a different team. I always think I'm West Ham. Always. So I get confused. When we score, I was sad. But actually, I should have been happy. We won 4-0. Mason Mount got 2. Ross Barkley got 1. And Willian getting goals. So the formation is starting to work. I've tweaked one thing in the formation. And that is to change this shadow striker role to an AM attack. So we now have an AM attack, an AP, and an AM support. I did throw in a trequartista, and I thought, no, let me try the AM attack. So we've got some proper. For some reason, since then, whoever's in that role has been scoring goals for fun, mainly Ross Barkley. So happy with that. We'll keep an eye on how it's going because he's getting assists then from these 2 outside guys, as well as himself trying to create and for the rest of the team. So that's good. The team we're going to send out today against West Brom, including we've got at the back Zuma coming in, Reece James, who's been playing full time as the right back, so he's in there as well. Billy Gilmore still holding down the DLP role in the middle, but what was his name? Kovacic is back now from injury, so he'll probably lose it in the league. We've then got Hadoi, Angerin, and Mount. Mason Mount has been spectacular. And Tammy Abraham's back into the first team with Batshuayi stepping out. So trying to get as much of those guys in as possible. Obviously, some of the other ones we've got, Ruben Loftus-Cheek's not out. Blackman is one of our goalies, but he's out for another 6 weeks anyway. And there aren't any other youngsters that we've brought into the first team as of yet. If we have a look at the dev centre, no first team candidates coming through yet. Just a little notice of some of the guys that aren't performing as well as they should do. I've got my eye on Ian Mattison as a new left back. He doesn't look that great, can't really tackle, but he's got okay potential. So we'll keep an eye on him as a left back. We've also had our scouting reports starting to come in for some of these players. See if we have a look. We've got the search on to show us only up to the age of 19. We're actually going to drop that down because there's too many good players at 19. It scares me. We're going to drop it down to 17. Before professional contracts. So these are the guys that we've got now starting to come through, and these are the ones we'll be looking to spend some money on. So yeah, so expect when the January transfer window opens and our ban ends, that we start looking around here. Some of these players from some interesting leagues. We've got some good ones coming through, like Uruguayan First Division. So we've got some South American wonder kids. I'm quite excited to go and just literally get as many in as we can. Fill the shopping cart up. So, team's ready. Let's go. West Brom are Carabao Cup opponents for today's game. Line up with a 4-2-3-1. Can they handle our narrow 4-2-3-1? Let's just see, shall we? Let's see. We've been on a good run. Out you go, boys. Morale is high. We're in the black and orange kit. Interesting. Okay, first highlight is a West Brom corner. Oh my god, it's come off the bar. Kev has pushed it against the post. And we've managed to get it out. Okay, not a good start. And again, they go for the second attempt. Kante clears this time round. I've been looking as well for a Kante replacement. We've got a guy out on loan to Swansea at the moment. Connor something. Gallagher, maybe? He looks like he could be pretty good. Little box-to-box midfielder. Worth 10 million already playing for Swansea. So we'll keep an eye on him and maybe look to recall at some point to get him back into the team. And then, of course, the big one will be flogging some of our older players so they don't get peed off when we stop playing them. As Pereira's there again. West Brom taking the initiative early in this game. But look how defensive we are. So this is where having all those guys on support really helps out. We do defend in bulk. Although we've let Grosicki get away from us there. Oh my god, if he could finish, that would have been quite a good goal. James whips it in. Oh, Reece, I said Hammers. I'm not Real Madrid anymore. Reece James whips it in. Andreas Christiansen heads, and we get a goal from a free kick. I mean, if we can add this to our bag, we can just get a few goals from free kicks. I mean, we are going to be a pretty unstoppable force. Zuma pumps forward now. Can Tammy Abes wins anything? He can't, but Gilmore's got loads of space to play this one out. Angerin. Tammy Abes. He's got Reece James. He's going to whip it in. He's off the first defender, but we'll take the corner. We are good at set pieces. We love a set piece. Out as it's cleared. Emerson, second chance. Gilmore. Emerson. Whiff it in. Abraham there again. Tammy Abes hits. Bond heads over. Now the pressure kicking for Chelsea. Gilmore, you going to hit it? Oh, he didn't hit it. Oh, we've got it in anyway. Hudson-Odoi managed to lift it. Tammy Abraham knocks it back. And Callum Hudson-Odoi scores. I'm not quite sure how or from what angle he's taken that. But he's lifted it into the corner. Rakili clears. Gilmore, I thought he was going to shoot. He held. Plays it into Tammy Abraham in a terrible position. And Hudson-Odoi just deft flick. Just little pop. Pops it up over the defenders. And the goalie could do nothing but push it into his own net. We are 2-0 up now inside 30 minutes. Kante on the ball, looking for a third. Kante with a great strike and Bond with a save. Corner now, Emerson whips it in. Bond's out and collects it. We are pushing West Brom now. 2-0 up, looking good for our lead. We don't need the possession. We just need the sexy-ass football. But yeah, if we can get a few free kick takers. I know Mount's a pretty good free kick taker. Willian is as well whilst he's still here. Kante, oh, he hits it. Kante's got a few years in him, I think. But definitely Willian and Pedro could be going. If I can make money for him whilst they're in their peaks, I will likely make money for him just so we can hoover up a few more wonder kids. It's Townsend here. Oh, Hudson-Odoi went to close down. Bottled it before the end. Livermore. The pressure, when it works and the press works well, the pressure you put teams under into playing long balls, which give your defence just the opportunity to do this. Step up, win it back, and then you get to go. Look at that. I'm calling it out as it's happening. And Tammy Abraham, if you'd scored, it would have been so good. I called out the play as you did it, and you missed the goal. Emerson. Done by Harper. Oh, come on, defence. Don't let him do that. There is this weird, like, force field thing with defending where sometimes they just can't. They run into players rather than actually tackling them. Just like hover around them. Here we go again. Kante into the middle. Out to Reece James. So much space to put this ball in. Whips it. Mounts there. Oh, he's hit the post. Mason hits the post. He's going to be real good as well. And the plan is give him as much game time as possible. Hopefully he'll max out his potential. We'll go for a passionate well done. No need to push anything else. They're a young team. We want them gelling together. But we will start looking out for some positions. So get your suggestions in chat for some really good, if you know of any, super wonder kids. 17 aged or under. They don't need to be first team ready yet. But we'll take a punt on a fair few players. As Reece James whips it in there. And Angerin gets his first goal of the season. Oh, I'm glad he did because I've been taking a punt on him. He's good, but he's not like the best. He's got good potential, and I haven't seen anything from him. He's a big lump. If you look at him there in the middle, massive, like tall player. As Reece James puts it in, he just comes in late to the box. That is where that AM attack role is so good. They wander into the box super late, and pick up goals. So I'm glad he's got one in there. But yeah, get your shouts in. We definitely know we need a left back. Tammy Abraham, what a ball! Oh my god, again. Oh, okay. Tammy Abraham's getting that ball was brilliant. Round the back of the defender. He's run onto it. He just needs to take the strike, man. There we go. Right, he's robbed him now. Score your goal. Hits the goalie again. Tammy Abraham. What you got to do to score, mate? Mount whips in. Livermore clears. Zuma's there. Gilmore's held his own, actually. The DLP. Played him in all the league games since Kovacic has been out, and no problems from him. But yeah, looking at the team there, you can see where we've got the youngsters in already. It's around there. A goalie might be good. Kepa's quite young anyway, but maybe a goalie. Left back definitely. A decent box to box. And I think up front we're pretty good for now. We might make some subs, but at the same time, I want to kind of give these guys as much game time as possible. Hudson-Odoi robs West Brom here. Goes on a run. Where's he go? He stopped. He's went on a run. He stopped. Billy Gilmore sorted him out there, and Angerin steps inside. Oh, hits a great shot, and Bond pushes it wide. The camera curse, it is over. We are winning 3-0 with 5 minutes to go. We're going to go through in the Carabao Cup, keep this team of youngsters running through, see if they can win a trophy on their own, because we're obviously going to go big in the FA Cup and the Champions League. Reece James, 2 assists, which is good. That's another thing. If we're looking for a left back and you're making suggestions, they need to be attacking left backs. Remember, these are our wing. James and whoever's on the left is our width. We've gone very narrow with our attacking midfielders. I don't really, with the youngsters we've got coming through. That was a great goal by Jake Livermore. To be fair, that was a great goal. I'll let him have that one. We need attacking wing backs, people that can whip very good crosses in. Look at this, man. Reece James clears. Grosicki just plays it inside, or is it he just plays it inside? Livermore hits it on the volley. Oh, take a bow, son. Take a bow. This is it. Game over, surely. It's all over. Chelsea 3, West Brom 1. 90th minute, banger, stops us getting the clean sheet. Reece James, 2 assists, looking very good. The right back, the young right back. He is going to stay a first team player for sure. And we see off a brave West Brom. Win the Carabao Cup 3rd round. Nicely done. We'll give him a little praise. We've got to make sure we keep these guys. Well done, bud. And we go again. We've got a horrible run of games, to be fair. Norwich straight away. Then we've got Napoli in the Champions League. We'll come back for Napoli game. So I want to try them out. I want to see how we get on against Napoli. And then we might stretch it out a little bit longer. We've got the Carabao Cup towards the end of October. Like I said, we've got a lot of competitions this first season. And before we even get into bloody be able to do any transfers. So we'll be back. We'll have a few more games. Oh, it's exciting. It's exciting to be back with a team that's quite good. It's been a while since I played with a team that's quite good. It makes me like Football Manager again because I can score goals. But yeah, like I say, let us know down below your suggestions of Wonder Kids 17 years old and under. We'll get them all scouted. I can't promise to buy them, but we will definitely take punts on lots of Wonder Kids this save and series. So I will leave it there. If you have enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.